One started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Big Lion, come on, set! Third, right there,
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Three. Be ready.
Here's Hall once more. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ready?
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready?
Back to throw. It's caught by Wilson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go, set! Packers!
Coming right is Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay,
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 by 79 Broncos. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Go, check.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
amount of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bills.
319, out.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
We've set it down from 37. Now a give to Cook, running left. This time they've got him. We can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, 180! Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. Third down.
What's that?
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. That right there might just earn him a one-way ticket to his coach's doghouse. He interfered with a fair catch, and that gives this offense a free 15-yard boost heading on the field. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
Ready? Pat Cougar 19. Ready?
Hall running between the tackles. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Gravity Lions. Hurt.
The give on second to Hall. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37.
Down. Panther Street. Go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Five still to go here. This is second down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
They go right back to Hall. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
First and 10 from the 43.
Get it. 19 Tiger. Ready?
This time it's a passing play. Complete to Braylon Allen. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Christian Benford up to make that stop. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Bronco 80. Let go.
Allen trying this straight ahead. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third down give to Hall. Touchdown, New York! The Jets get the game's first points here in the second. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Back now, pressure coming. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
79. Come on. Set. Panther stick. Hurt. Hut.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here we go. Set. Hiking 18. Ready, right?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18, Pioneer. 18 Cardinal. Street. Let's go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Allen setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready? Off 52. What's up?
Allen looking to throw. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup of 17. And the Bills have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Enough from the pistol to Cook. And he's going to work it to the 20. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Here's a screen for Cook. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Second down now, they need 7. Blitz coming here, Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Makes the catch. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Pass. 319!
Quick throw right side. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
Okay, break.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
First down, play action. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
He's going to throw again on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. A decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen to throw. Hauled in left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Bills.
On first down, Allen. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Back to the air, Allen. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. spot is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this run up the gut. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run in 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
319! What's that?
Another one for Cook. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
What's that?
Working inside the red zone. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Cook runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
Jets 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco! Sack!
They start the drive with Hall. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Stephanie! Bronco 80!
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now! 70s, 30.
They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Here we go, here we go. Unlock line. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street, street.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. Spins out of one stop. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 6. Ready,
He's dropping back to throw. This one finds Taylor. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
He's going to throw it again. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked up by Dorian Strong. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. But that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It is Cup, left side. Gets it to the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 25-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Pass play now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set up. 70 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Working quickly here.
70
It's a gain of 4.
Warriors,
Brings
70.
up 3rd and 6.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. Hut, hut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Dragon 60.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Finds the in route complete. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
319. Monday. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Allen fires out wide complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep running away with this. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ready.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Set. Go.
A give left side for home. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Tag! Bronco!
Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
65 cat! 65 cat! 2! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Hut, hut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Ready, ready! 1960 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Stop below 18! Hut.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Cowboy 80! Ready!
2nd and very short, looking to pass. Throw left side, Taylor has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They set up the screen here for Hall. And this one doesn't go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Ready! Pass, go!
Still sticking with the passing game. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready, set! Let's go! Ready!
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
This one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Middle. You got it.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Brown 80.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Allen going to throw again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Allen on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he only needed one more step for the score. They stop him at the 2. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Half 10. What's that?
From the red zone on 1st. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from New York.